My name is Ezekia Wenje. I'm a former member of parliament for Nyamagana constituency, that is Mwanza. Right now, I am a member of CCM party, that's the ruling party in Tanzania. But before that, when I was in parliament, and actually few months leading to our general elections, I was a member of a political party called CHADEMA, which is the main opposition party in Tanzania. So I defected few days leading to the elections. So I am a CCM member. Yeah. Very peaceful. I left Tanzania today. After whatever happened on 29th of October, everything has actually come back to normalcy, where people go about, their usual businesses. Children go to school. Mama Mboga is on the street selling their mbogas. Borders are busy doing their, their businesses. So everything is normal. Yeah, it's actually we are back to that, that original Tanzania that we used to know. Yeah. So as at now, everything is fine in my country. Yeah. Over the years, Tanzania has been known to be a very peaceful country, some haven of peace, or an island of peace somewhere in the region. It has been very stable. So you see, but now we are in an age, where the social media, the everything, where they say the world is no longer, the world is just a village. So we never, I never expected myself that my country could actually go to that extent. So it started very well. It was just a normal day. People went out, it was a voting day, actually, election day. So people went about polling stations in the morning, peacefully, until somewhere in the afternoon. So demonstration is not a bad thing, because it's also provided for in our constitution. But the constitution provides for a peaceful demonstration. And the laws of our country demands that if you want to demonstrate, you write a letter to the police, inform them about the intention of your demonstration, the routes that you want to take, then they will provide you security. So what happened actually, from where I sit, quite unfortunate, because some lives were lost, which is very sad, and the lives of very young people. And, some were also caught on a crossfire. Some were not even demonstrating, but we understand some were shot, and even the president stated it when she was addressing the parliament. And it's very sad. But, you see, these people, sometimes you may think that it was a well-coordinated and organized, thing. Because now, these people are actually targeting, very vital government installations. Like Dar es Salaam, we have the Dar es Salaam rapid transport system. It was completely vandalized. And this is a public installation. They even went as far as, vandalizing telecom towers in Dar es Salaam. The whole country almost ran out of internet as a result of this. There are police officers who lost their lives, were killed by these demonstrators. We have a mzee, this one I saw in a video somewhere, I think that was in Arusha, whose finger, because once you vote, you have to ink your finger. The finger was cut simply because he voted, which is his constitutional right. He had to come out and vote. So whatever happened is quite unfortunate. Lives were lost, and I hope this will never happen again in our country. That's why the president, a few days ago, she formed a commission of inquiry that is going actually to inquire, to be able to establish that what were the real causes of these demonstrations, and what can we actually do in the future to address this kind of things. Yeah. Up to now, there is no any official statistics released by the government. You can just perhaps see, one time I saw in a social media, just some propaganda, running around, that about 23,000 people were killed. That can't be true. So actually, every person is coming up with their own figures. Yeah. But up to now, there is no any verified, figures or that has been officially released by the government. Yeah. So that is why the president has formed this commission of inquiry. This commission is going to look into all this. Yeah. how many people died, what happened, what are the causes of this. This commission is going to look into all this. And I believe they were given some few months by the president to be able to finish all this. So I think in maybe some 2 months to come, we'll be able to, to see, and even the loss, the public installations that were destroyed, the value, the private businesses that were destroyed, all this, it's very important for the nation to know. And that is why the president formed this commission. You see, the president in any country is the first consumer of raw intelligence in any country. And this is why, that's why I remember in your country, after the GMZ demonstration that went up to the parliament, your president went down publicly and accused one of the, some organization that is affiliated to another country, publicly accused to have funded, whatever happened in Kenya. So you cannot ignore that, because your President Ruto is the first consumer of raw intelligence in Kenya, same as my president in Tanzania. But you see, if you see how social media, the kind of inflammatory, posts, messages that were coming across social media, and most of them were being actually propagated by people who are living outside Tanzania. And I think, you see, like the other day, there was a very huge, big debate in the European Union Parliament. They went as far as accusing our government that refused to accredit European Union to be one of the election observers, which is very wrong. We have a letter that was written to them. Among 12 international observer missions, AU was number 4 in that list, and they were written to by our Independent Electoral Commission. To them. So them coming out, for example, debating outside there, saying that the government refused to accredit them, that is a lie, because the letter is there. In any country, there is no any sane government that would just want to kill its people. The role of any government first is to protect the lives of their people, plus their properties. Like in Tanzania, we have about over 60 million people. How do you allow, for example, 5,000 people to destroy a space for over 60 million people? So you have to protect. Because as long as these people are demonstrating, remember, these other people not demonstrating also have their rights. They had the right to go and vote. Like, I've given you an example of this mzee whose finger was chopped off. Yeah, so which is unfortunate. So I think the kind of pressure that is coming from international community, like they're trying to prefect us, trying to tell the government, do this and do that. Tanzania is a sovereign state. I think that is what the president was trying to say.